is weird to me that people freak out so much about braces costs. Like changing someone's teeth from super crowded and nasty where they never want to smile again to having that Hollywood smile is right up there with some of the biggest plastic surgeries as far as mental and physical changes in your life. I got a couple other procedures from the healthcare world, and I want to take a look at the cost of these compared to braces. We've got LASIK, $4,000 to $6,000 for 2 eyes. With LASIK, it takes, 30 seconds and you're in and out. The computer does everything and you're good to go. No one's complaining about how much LASIK costs. Lipo, $5,000 to $7,000. Costs about the same. You have maybe 3 appointments. Just like that, you're done. No one cares about liposuction costs. Into breast implants, $6,000 to $10,000. Can change somebody's life just as much as braces, but one is way quicker to be done and costs more than braces.
I'm really curious how much everyone else paid for their braces. For context, I am almost 21 and I paid, the total was around $6,000. I live in Oregon and insurance paid for about $1,800, I believe, but I'm curious how much everyone else paid for their braces, because I know it varies from state to state and how long you have to have them on for and like the problems you have with your teeth. So let me know, because I'm very curious.
6K? Ooh, I mean, it is saving your smile, but that could be a little too much sometimes. For some people, you're an adult, it could be hard. Watch this next clip though.
Would you tell me how much your braces cost? 2 kids, both need treatment. The price of braces and angel aligners, which are the clear trays, are the same. $5,016. The other one is very close. So I'm curious what state you live in, how much the braces are or were, because I don't know if we should go get a second opinion.
If you don't have $10,000 put inside of a savings account just in case your kid may need braces, do not have a kid. Because the thing is, if you do not have straight teeth and you have a gap in your teeth like me, people are going to make fun of you. Like, you will not have a fun experience, especially in middle school. That's when the trash talking starts, and it will never stop, ever. So you feel me? If you want your kid to have a pleasurable life experience, a pleasurable dating experience, and just not be able to have to worry about people having something to say about them, please make sure that you have enough money to get them braces, because your kid will grow up resenting you because of the fact that they can't get braces. Like, if I was able to get braces from my parents, like when I was in middle school or high school or whatever, I wouldn't be dealing with half of the problems I'm dealing with now. But because I couldn't, I have to save up my own money and get them myself because my parents couldn't afford them. So if you know that you don't have enough money to get your kids braces, at least make sure you're on top of their dental hygiene, make sure they're brushing their teeth, make sure they're flossing and doing everything they need to do, because if not, then they're not going to have a good life experience. Like, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's the ideal thing to do. A lot of people ain't gonna think about that like that. They just gonna have them kids. But look at this next one. She's saying paying for braces is like putting down on a car. Watch this.
Why nobody told me paying for braces is like getting a whole new car or a down payment on the motherfucking car? Bitch, these people want me to give them $5,500 for my daughter motherfucking braces. Down payment $1,000 or $1,500. The monthly payments ain't bad because I only got to pay what, $187. Well, bitch, why that down payment can't be like $500, $200? Why the fuck it got to be $1,000? I looked at my baby like, damn, like we already trying to move. In the process of moving, now I got hit with that, but I have to get her braces because my baby really do need braces. I've been holding off for a long time. But I'm like, fuck, like, bitch, help me help y'all. Like, what the fuck, help me help you? Because, bitch, y'all need to lower the motherfucking down payments. $1,000, $1,500, no. Monthly payment. That shit, all right, if it would have been $500, then it would have been all right. But no, they want $1,000 or $1,500. Like, damn, braces, ooh, no, baby.
Come with us to see how much braces are in 2026. I'm at my daughter's school to pick her up early. We're taking her to the orthodontist. Kids suck. Everybody's making fun of her for her teeth, and so we've got to get it done. It's just, I feel so bad in her little heart. So the grand total for braces in 2026 is $6,280. We added on an $800 retainer program. So if she ever loses her retainers that she has to use when she's done, we just have to pay a $10 copay, and that's up for 10 years of replacements of the retainer. So a total of $7,280. If you need a good orthodontist, this place was phenomenal. Have a great rest of your day. Love you. Bye.
So I get this question all the time having to do with the payment arrangement for my braces, how I pay for them, how much I put down, how much they cost, what insurance pays, all the above. So I'm just gonna get into it real quick. So my braces total was $5,800. That is before insurance. I do have private insurance. After insurance, they pay $2,000. So my portion of my braces is $3,800. I put $500 down the day that I got my braces, and I pay $138 a month for 24 months. I'm actually close to paying them off, which is kind of lovely. But that's the format. And I do have Delta Dental. I know I have seen people on here saying that Delta Dental does not cover their adult orthodontic care, but mine does. So I don't know, but here we are.
That's not bad. $3,000 ain't bad compared to what these other people are paying. The lady in this next clip is going to show you why that stuff costs so much. It ain't just because of greed. Look at this.
Let me show you just what one machine costs in my office. So the first piece of technology is called the iTero scanner. This replaces those gooey impressions. So instead of spending dollars on alginate, I decided to spend $42,000 on this scanner. Yes, that is more than a Tesla, and no, it is not self-driving. On top of that, we pay $350 a month to store the data for you. And then it's $3 a scanner or a little tip, and that's disposable. So that's per patient. Next, we have the Pano and the Ceph machine, and this machine costs $59,495. So between the iTero and this, yes, that is like close to a down payment on a home. And no, none of this is paid off. We were a startup. I'm a small business, so we're paying monthly payments for this. And yes, big corporations, they charge interest on all of this stuff, but us as orthodontists, we also let our patients pay in monthly payments, and we don't charge interest because we're nice. And one of the most expensive things in my office is our payroll, but that is because we have the most fabulous team in all of Orange County. But our payroll this month was $79,782, and that does not include all of the fancy trips we take them on and all the other things to make them happy so they don't go anywhere else. Honestly, orthodontics are underpriced, but I know people are going to disagree in the comments.
Damn, that's a lot.
So you want braces, but you don't know how much they cost. I'm Dr. Marina, an orthodontist. Let's talk about this. There's not a fixed number on exactly how much braces cost, but typically there's a range. And oftentimes that depends on what the teeth look like before we get started. Most of the time when we do braces, we have to put them on top and bottom, but for some instances, we can maybe put them on just the top or just the bottom. So as a very rough estimate for the cost of braces, I would say for a more limited scope, you may be looking at anywhere from like $3,000 to $4,000, but probably the more traditional price range is anywhere between $4,000 to $7,000. It's a super generalized price range. It depends on where you're located in the world. If you're in the US, it's state dependent. There's other things that play into this, such as if you're getting like these clear or white braces, if you're doing traditional metal braces. But my office specifically, we do in-house financing at 0%. We do affordable down payments and monthly payments. Additionally, we take orthodontic benefits that are attached to dental insurance to help you pay for the cost of braces. Leave me a comment with how much you were quoted or how much you paid for braces and where you're located.
Thank you, my sister. That was good information. This next lady is saying having braces is like a wealth indicator. Look at this.
Something that we don't talk about enough is that braces are a wealth indicator. Like, you have money if you have braces. Braces are so fucking expensive. Like, in movies and shit, they always made like the nerdy loser girl with braces. Like, her parents had money. She might have been a loser, but she had money. What made me realize this was seeing like Northwest and her friend with like the purple hair at Coachella, and I just thought her purple hair friend had the prettiest smile I've ever seen. And apparently she's only like 14 or 15. I'm like, how does she have such a good smile at such a young age? Braces. Like, she probably had braces on at like fucking 9 years old. Low-key like always wanted braces because I had such crooked teeth that I was like, I will do anything to fix this, but we obviously couldn't afford it. When I was like 19, I became a victim of Smile Direct Club. Like, I begged my parents because it was only like $2,000, and I was like, I need straighter teeth. I'm so insecure on my teeth, please. And that's why my teeth are like relatively straight. Like, they're not like crooked, but they're not perfect, you know? And I really wish I would have gotten braces because I see these post-braces teeth and I'm like, ugh, like, I just know you had rich parents. Like, you had to have money to have braces.
Can we talk really quick about going to the orthodontist for your kid? So I have an 8-year-old and I was just like looking, and she's still really young, but I was like, this girl needs braces. So last October, I took her to a consult at our orthodontist, and I didn't shop around for orthodontists. Like, I just knew the one I wanted to go to. One of our former employees worked at this orthodontist for like 20 years, raved about it. They're really close to my house in New Albany. Like, it was fine. So I went to this orthodontist. My daughter is 8. And for 18 months of braces, her braces are $5,800, okay? We got her the braces. She's 5 months in. Honestly, her smile is looking so much better. She had a bunch of shark teeth that were like behind other teeth. They've done a great job. I am so thrilled with the service that we've gotten. However, I just didn't understand how expensive the orthodontist was. I thought getting braces for her was going to be like, I don't know, like $3,000, $2,000. I never would have expected that braces just on the top, and she only has 4 brackets. Like, she has literally 4 brackets on the top for 18 months, nothing on the bottom. $5,800. And the kicker in all of this is that she's going to need a second set of braces probably when she's like 11, 12, right? Like, this is just phase 1. And I have another daughter who's probably going to need braces too. I had braces growing up for like 2 years, 3 years, and then I ended up actually getting cosmetic dentistry done when I was like 21. But the point of this is, have braces always been this expensive, or have I just been living under a rock?
I'm finally getting my braces taken off after 3.5 years, so this is how much it cost me to get my braces done. I went to about 4 orthodontists for my initial consultation and quote for the treatment, which ranged between $5,700 to $7,200, and I ended up going for something in the middle, around $6,300. They had 2 payment options. One was to break it up over 24 months, which would have worked out to be around $250 to $300 per month, or I could pay in full and get a 5% discount, and that would work out to be just shy of $6,000. You know, I like a good discount. This one wasn't great, but I would rather pay it in full instead of thinking about it every single month. I was basically working full-time that year, so I had enough saved up to pay it in full. This was not the full cost of the treatment though. I had 1 tooth that needed to be extracted, and I believe it worked out to be around $200 to $300, and I can't really remember if it was covered by insurance or not. Another thing that people don't talk much about is that you should get your teeth cleaned every 4 months instead of every 6. All my cleanings were covered by insurance, but if I were to pay it out of pocket, it would work out to be around $160 per cleaning. My retainer is also covered by the $6,000, so I don't think there will be any other surprise costs.
You're 38 with braces? Yes! The fuck? I am 38 with braces. You know why? Because I've got the money to actually do it now. Because I have good dental insurance to do it now. I don't care if you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Take care of your dental health. Okay? Veneers, implants, dentures, braces, whatever you want to do, boo. Okay? So my parents absolutely made sure that I had dental care. Cleanings, fillings, whatever needed to be done. Did they afford orthodontic care? No. But guess what? I can now. My son's 17 and he has braces too. So most of the people who comment, "You're 38 with braces," are little kids who are mad because your parents can't afford braces, and that's okay, honey. When you get an adult, you can do what you want with your adult money. Or there are adults commenting that because they're too worried about what other people think. Oh, I'm going to look stupid. People are going to make fun of me. Who cares? Yes. Hi, I'm 38 with braces. I've had them for 2 years. They come off soon. My teeth look phenomenal, don't they? Thanks.
That makes a lot of sense, man. She's financially responsible now, so she can go ahead and get them braces, get them teeth straightened, them tooths.
So if you're an adult and you have braces, I'm likely thinking one of 2 things. Number 1, you're bougie because adult braces are very expensive. And number 2, I think it's incredibly chic because it means that you have decided to prioritize your teeth and the outcome of your treatment above what's societally acceptable. Clear aligners are really popular at the moment because people don't want the train track braces. However, the results are sometimes better with train tracks and with conventional braces. So do you?
Good morning, TikTok. I hope y'all all had an amazing weekend. But as for me, I'm doing something a little different today. So I'm currently waiting outside the orthodontics place because for a long time I've been thinking about getting braces. In the last few months, I've been doing like a little research. Like I've been going to like different orthodontic facilities just to see what they will charge, for braces. I don't have dental insurance because, like I said before, that's just a fucking joke. So it's cheaper if you just pay out of pocket. So anyways, this would be my 4th place I've been to. And so what I've come to the conclusion is I guess everybody has their set what they want to charge. And every place that I've been to, they're usually $10,000. I mean, not 10, $2,000 from the other place. So I'm just like, what the fuck? I mean, all I know is that either place I pick, I'm going to have to pay a big chunk. So hopefully this one's a winner and they offer more than what the last place did. But so far, I think the last place I went to, they're up there and they're running about maybe $8,000, I think. $8,000 or $7,000, I think. So yeah, we shall see. I'll give you an update later.
And he fucking proceeded to say, yeah, it's going to be about $8,000 something dollars. And if you don't know what I'm talking about braces. You want me to pay $8,000 for some braces with insurance. Make it make sense with insurance. And he's like, no, actually, we're giving you a $1,500 discount. And the payments would be $300 a month. Fuck you. Don't come to me with that disrespect, homie. Respectfully, fuck you. I know you just doing your job telling me all this information, but I took my daughters to the dentist on Friday, and that's the news they gave me. I said, you know where I'm going? Straight to Tijuana. Because I know they ain't charging no fucking almost 10 racks for some fucking braces. Absolutely not. Let me know in the comments what you think. Would you pay fucking casi fucking $10,000 for some braces here? With insurance? That's fucking robbery.
My man said robbery. He said it ain't worth it. He said I just keep my teeth just crazy. Look at this next clip though.
Dental tip of the day. Excuse me. Why I'm eating my lunch. If you have a child with braces, please make sure that you're taking them to get their teeth cleaned every 6 months. Please. Some of them might need a little bit more. You might have to pay a little bit extra if your insurance doesn't cover it. These kids don't know how to brush with braces on, and some of them aren't very good at it. So, no, there are some that are, but you don't want to spend all this money on braces and then get your kids' braces off and have a whole slew of cavities. So, just take them to their dentist for their checkups. Have a great day.
Y'all heard what she said. If y'all got children, make sure they clean their teeth the right way. This next dentist or orthodontist is going to tell you why braces are expensive. Let's see what she got to say.
You ever wonder why braces are so expensive? Well, this video is for you. First of all, they are very expensive, but here's a fun fact about them. So let's go back to the 1960s. They were about $2,000 back then. That's 60 years ago. Today, braces range from $5,000 to $8,000. Completely depends on what location of the country you're in. If you look at inflation though, they're actually kind of cheap. That $2,000 back in 1960s would actually be over $16,000 today. But while they're expensive, I guess we can at least still be happy that they're not $16,000. As we'll buy a Tesla.
Kind of an unpopular opinion, but I find it like super crazy how expensive braces are. Like they literally cost, I don't know, like freaking $3,000-$4,000, and I'm like, me personally, like I don't have perfect teeth, like I don't know, they're okay. But I'm like, bro, if I was gonna spend like $4,000 on like a cosmetic thing, I would literally do anything else except for that.
Let's chat about how much my braces cost. I met with 2 orthodontists, so I'm going to give you guys the quotes from both of those orthodontists. The first quote I'll give you guys was from the orthodontist that I first met with, who was going to do Invisalign, braces, Invisalign. So it was a little bit of a hybrid. And that one was going to be a grand total of $9,900. My insurance is paying for $1,500, but I didn't actually end up going with that orthodontist for other reasons, not because of the cost, but more so just for other reasons. The orthodontist, however, that I did end up going with, and these are the ones that I have, is $7,950. My insurance is paying for $1,500 of that, and then the rest of it is up to me. I am doing a payment plan because I'm only 27 years old. I don't have $7,000 to just throw at braces right now, unfortunately, even though that would be awesome because I think that you do get a little bit of a discount if you paid in full, but I'm doing a payment plan. And I think that they're a little bit more expensive because I'm doing surgical braces. I don't know if there's really any difference between surgical braces and normal braces, but I think I'm paying a little bit of a premium because my surgeon is working with my orthodontist to get me ready for surgery, obviously. So I think that's why they're a little bit more expensive. I asked my mom how much my braces were when I had them in 7th grade, and I think she said they were around like $4,000 or $5,000. So I don't know if it's inflation or if it's just because I have surgical braces, but these things are very expensive.
What you guys think? You guys think you should just thug it out, no braces, and just smile like this? Or you guys should pay for them? Let me know. I think you put them on a payment plan if your credit is right, or if your credit ain't right, get it right. You know what I'm saying? Or wait till you're an adult. It's going to be a little more expensive, but hey, man, if y'all know anybody who's going through this, let me know. If you guys got kids that's going through this, let me know. I'm going to get my kids some braces because they're going to have to get them regardless. I'm going to put that bling bling in their mouth. But let me know if anybody's going through this. If you have any children that's going through this, let me know. If you think this is crazy, you guys get to see this video. This is people getting shocked by dental quotes. It's crazy. It's been Josh from Talk to Him, boy, and I just talked to you, boy. I'm out. Peace.